Let's move it on in, boys. Bad Boy Dolls, BBD. Burn, 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 burn. Oh my God, I'm so happy I recorded that because you guys, it's Bad Boy Dolls, BBD. Burn, 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 burn. I'm so sorry. I do not feel good at all. But I'm trying to like at least record all of my videos so that I can have them squared away and like ready to post. I'm catching up with you guys still. You know, we're definitely still catching up. There's a lot of things to talk about. But today, all news aside, all like dolls aside, I got the steal of a lifetime. I got the doll that I've wanted for so long. I don't know if I've ever said it, but like I needed this doll. Like I needed this doll. I needed this doll. I needed this doll. I needed this doll. And I'm so happy that I finally did get her. You're probably not going to be able to guess. And this is one of those videos I'm not going to say it unless I put it inside the beginning, which I probably did. So you probably already know who it is. But still, that's besides the point, okay? I got a doll, and I'm so excited. She came with a bunch of extra stuff. I thought it was actually really fitting that she came with the bed because I'm inside of my PJ era. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. But she also came with this little mini Samantha doll. I don't have any other mini dolls, so getting this doll was kind of cool too. Like, you know, now I have a mini. I don't think she has shoes though, or like stockings or anything, so there's that. But she is original Samantha. This is the closest I'm gonna get to getting an original Samantha or one of the original girls, because I really don't care for them unless they're modernized. And then she also came with this skirt for Josefina, which, oh, okay, I guess, you know, I'm probably not going to use it, but thanks. Thank you, I guess. And then, like I did say, she also came with the bed. This was the comforter that comes alongside the bed. The bed also comes with a little pillow, which I thought was so cute. There's a little mattress topper that goes inside of it as well. And then, I guess let me take out the bed and show you the bed before I show you the doll. So this is the bed as well. It's not too bad, right? You know, pretty standard bed. I do like the color, if I'm being honest. Let me just set it right here because the doll that I'm about to put up here is going to surprise you. Especially with, oh, somebody fell. Oh my gosh. Especially with all the other junk that I just showed you. I also did get this dress as well. Did I pick, oh, look at me picking her up. Thank you, Bad Boy Dolls. Thank you so much, okay? So I did go ahead and pick that doll up, and as you can see, I'm still unboxing it. I'm trying to set in my bed because the doll that I am gonna put inside of this bed has been inside of this bed for weeks now. Like when I tell you I normally touch them and play with them and do all these other things, I haven't done that with this doll. I think this doll is really special. I love her so much. I'm so happy I got her. I feel like it's a steal because I got these other things. But without further ado, I got this belt as well. Okay, am I gonna take the doll? Okay. Are you ready? You're not ready for it. Pocahontas. It's not Pocahontas. There is no Pocahontas doll. But she looks like Pocahontas, right? Keep it guessing. You get one last chance. Are you ready for it? I don't even think you're ready because I wasn't ready. Like, it still hasn't sunk into me, and it's been weeks. But let me turn her around, you guys. I got Miss Sonali Matthews. Yes, Miss Sonali Matthews in the flesh. Yes, she's in really great condition, too. All together with, like, the accessories and the shipping. Hey, girl. I think I paid about $250 altogether, which isn't too bad. Seeing all the other stuff that I got, even though a lot of it I'm probably just gonna sell and or give away, so I kind of feel like if I knocked off like a good 50, I could say I got it for 200. So I don't think that's too bad for Sonali in particular. Like I said, she is in really, really good condition. I'm not gonna say the best because she definitely does have this braid in her hair, and I don't think she had any marks on her body or anything. But yeah, this is my Sonali doll. She did come with this little set. I remember when these used to be in Target, I used to just walk past them like, I do not need this. But, I mean, nonetheless, it came with her, so maybe I'll try it one day. Who knows? But for the time being, my biggest concern is getting my Sonali out the box and getting her nice and clean, getting her ready to be played with, and then probably making her some PJs too. So that's probably going to be what I end up doing for my Sonali at the moment. Once again, y'all, I'm so sorry. I feel so sickly, but I'm trying to run like a tight schedule while I have time to like make these videos so I can get them all out. So here I am just going ahead, getting right into Sonali, wiping her down. She had this outfit. I thought it was a Kaya outfit, but I think it was a homemade outfit instead, probably made for Kaya. My gosh. My apologies. It is a little late. But I do believe this outfit was probably made for a Kaya doll because she does have one Kaya shoe. Recently, I did get Kaya, so I'll be checked out that video because I got Kaya and then I got this girly right here right after, which was just like a win to me. But here I am taking on her braid to see if I need to like go ahead and actually like hot tool this girl or not, because initially the plan was to not hot tool Sonali in case I wanted to take her to the doll hospital. But you all know, just like I know, here at Badboydolls, those plans don't really last too long. Okay, so I don't know. I think she's in really good condition. The only thing wrong with her is her hair, and I really did contemplate not like doing it. I am going to sit her down. I am going to wet her hair. I am going to try and do it without doing the whole heating process. Hopefully I don't have to do the heating process. I can't guarantee it to you. We'll just have to see as the video goes. And hopefully by the end of this video, I don't feel as sick as I do right now. I might take a break and just come back to it. But nonetheless, here we are. I'm just going to go ahead and start getting her undressed so I can get her wiped down. After I get her wiped down, I'm probably going to take her over to the sink. You guys know how this method goes. After I get her to the sink, wash her hair, throw on dish detergent, and yeah, let's get into it. Alrighty, so I think Sonali is such a beautiful doll. I don't know if you guys know the lore behind Sonali, but Sonali is such a big deal because Sonali is the doll that was friends with Carissa inside of like 2008, I believe. Don't quote me on the year. I'll go back and fact check it later. But she was one of the best friend dolls alongside Gwen. The both of them were very iconic because Sonali was like the first African American girl to kind of be in like the Girl of the Year spectrum, and then Gwen was like a homeless doll who was very controversial because at the time she was homeless and she cost $100. It was very anticlimactic. The people did not feel for it. I kind of didn't either. I do think she's a pretty doll, though. I won't deny her that. But nonetheless, I do think that they were really great additions to the American Girl, like, I guess, like, community or, like, you know, Girl of the Year collection lineup. I really like that, you know, she was one of the best friends. Like, there's no other doll that has best friends. I mean, maybe we'll get a set of twins, who knows? But, like, I feel like there's no other doll that has had, like, best friends so far. So it's been really cool to just, you know, have these girls that were like specifically best friends. But I think more than anything, Sonali's always the one that's like very much sought after because she was the absolute first Sonali mold ever used, and then after that they did not use a Sonali mold for quite some time. So I think that's what makes Sonali so unique to so many people. And oh, hindsight, I also have this other doll who is Sonali. Now, if you guys know my collection, I have her. She's a number, I think, 67. And so I recently curled her hair the way that Sonali's hair is supposed to be curled, actually a little bit tighter. And, like, I was like, wait, what am I supposed to do now with Sonali now that I have Sonali? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Because now I pretty much have two dupes. But you know what? I'm going to try to make Sonali make Sonali, so that, like, they'll both be their own individual characters. But technically, they're, like, cousins and sisters. I'm going to be comparing them a lot in the video. So you definitely will see Sonali again, because that's, like, her new sister at this point. Like, pretty much. Like, they got to be related. Like, or maybe I can finally go back and give Sonali her original hairstyle. I will say I was trying to figure out what kind of PJs to make for Sonali. I could not decide. I had this really cute pattern right here that I thought was really, really cute. And then I also have this like pattern that you can see is laying on top of her, which is like the same color as the bedspread. Now hear me out. It might be a little confusing because it's like literally the same exact color as the mattress. Like the same exact like pattern, dots and everything. But I really did like these florals as well. The only thing with the florals is that I got them from Dollar Tree, which I never bought a fat quarter from Dollar Tree. I normally get them from either Walmart or Michael's, but I feel like the ones from Dollar Tree are a little bit smaller than the fat quarters from Walmart or Michael's. And I'm probably going to show you that here. Like, you'll see that, like, you know, it's just like slightly a little bit less fabric. then you would get, you see that, like that little bit right there makes all the difference, you guys. It really, really does. That's like the difference between a long sleeve shirt and a short sleeve shirt. I'm just saying, or like a long sleeve pant and a short sleeve pant, or a long pant and a short short. I don't know, but like that makes a really big difference. So with that being said, I did have to make like dramatics aside, I did have to make two pairs of PJs for Sonali because I could not decide which one to do. Yes, I did make two because I like both patterns, and I was like, whichever one I don't like use, I'll probably put on another doll. I was gonna use this little doily on these PJs as well as some ribbon, and then for the next one, I believe that I'm gonna use this fabric here. I was gonna pair it alongside. Oh, where did it go? The little piece. Oh, look at the bed though. Look, doesn't it match perfectly? That's so crazy. But I was going to use that alongside the little fur trim that I have here, as well as some ribbon as well, just to kind of get like a little vibe. The pajamas are going to be pretty standard. Oh, I think I did actually show me cutting them out too. Oh my gosh, I love when I do things like this. So I couldn't decide if I was going to do long pants or short pants. I think I ended up going with the short pants, as well as the long sleeve or the short sleeve. The problem with these pajamas sometimes be that like you also need to get like the inner lapel piece. Like, so this is all 5 pieces of my pajama pattern that I normally use. I want to make it available somewhere. I just have to figure out how to like post it up somewhere. I don't really have like a blog or anything, or I would probably post it there. Maybe I can do like a Google Docs or something where I'll upload it there. I don't know. I'm going to figure out exactly how to do it because this is actually a really good pattern when you have a fat quarter and you want to make some really cute pajamas. I absolutely love making my little pajamas using this. I think it's perfect because, like I said, you can use a fat quarter and you make like a pretty good general pair of pajamas. Like, it's shorts. There's a little bit of extra fabric, you know, in case you want to do like ruffles or anything special. I absolutely adore this. You see that little extra at the bottom? Normally I'll use it to make like the ruffles that I'll show you on my next doll. Like, I use that little strip to make all the little ruffles that you see going around her little PJs. So like you can use one little piece to make everything happen. And I think that's just like one of my favorite parts about making these like fat quarter pajamas, I guess I should call them. So yeah, the fat quarter pajamas have to be one of my absolute favorites when it comes to making dolly PJs. But that being said, I did go ahead and I believe this is after me washing it. Or is this just me after me brushing it? I think this is after me just brushing it. Normally I do show myself washing it, so I don't think that I would just go ahead and not wash it and not show you guys. But I think this is me going through it and really trying to decide, am I gonna end up brushing her hair? Curling her hair with the curling iron? Or am I gonna be able to get away with just a simple little like recurl, restyle, and see what happens? So here I am giving it a nice comb out using a different tool. Normally I use my brush, but today I decided to use a wide tooth comb because I don't know, I just normally use whatever's closest to me, you guys. That's just me. Like, at the end of the day, they're dolls, so I play with them like a kid, honestly. So here I am just kind of trying to figure out what I should do as far as her hair goes. I was torn throughout this whole entire video because I could not decide, should I like go in, recurl it, or should I just sit here and like make it work the way that I normally make it work? I don't know. But I think it was at this point I told myself, you know what? I'm Bad Boy Dolls. I always end up doing this. I might as well just go ahead and bite the bullet again. I won't be able to send her to the doll hospital. And honestly, I am the doll hospital. So with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and start curling it myself. So I decided, hey, let me take her hair. Let me curl it up. Also, you know what really stopped me from sending her to the doll hospital? I want to make this very clear. Is that I was thinking about if I did send her to the doll hospital, she was going to come back with the new Sonali face. And what I really do like about... Oh my gosh, Sonali, what's going on, girl? Oh my gosh. Get it together. Okay, what I do like about this Sonali in specific is that she has the older Sonali mold with the chubbier cheeks. You know, not the little slender nose, the little thick nose. And I personally like that one a little bit better. So I do want to keep her simply because of that. So that being said, I don't know if I start by doing the curls or if I start by curling it. I think I started by curling it because by this point I think I did decide that I was just going to go ahead and keep it nice and like curly. or curl it myself, honestly. I'm not really sure, you guys. I sometimes rewatch these videos. Sometimes I really don't. Sometimes I just kind of wait and see what I do when I'm like doing the what. There's the hot tool. There's the hot tool. So that means that we are definitely going in, and we're definitely going to be recurling it using the hot tool, because I wouldn't have pulled it out if I wasn't going to. So with that being said, let's get into it, y'all. Alrighty, I'm back, and I feel better. Like, better than I did before. So I don't want to say this is part 2 because it's still a 1, but it's a part 2 of the part 1. But all right, cool. So we got to address something before I continue, though, is I did wash her hair. I remember washing her hair. Like, I vividly remember washing her hair. But I think what it is that I washed her hair before I started her outfit. Oh, wait, no, the other way around. I washed her hair. Yeah. I washed her hair before I started her outfit. My bad, I'm sorry. So, yes, I washed her hair before I started her outfit. So I did not record it because as soon as I finished washing her hair, I put it into 2 ribbons, and then I went and started working on the outfits. So the outfits are finished by this point in the video. They're just off to the side so you can't see them. And then I'm focusing now on like really styling her hair. Now, as far as her hair goes, I'm doing the same process as always. Now, I will say the reason why I did not curl her hair while it was wet was because I was trying to see if I would have to curl her hair, because I was trying to like style it without having to curl it. But I'm starting to realize I did a lot of this off cam. Like, I thought I had all of this recorded, but apparently I did not. So I was in the beginning playing with it to kind of be like, oh, wow, like, look at her hair. It's all herring and blah, blah, blah. But then now it didn't hair the way that I wanted it to. Like, she still had the little crimps in the front, which I know normally takes some time to like go away, but honestly, I wanted it to be perfect as soon as I took it out. So with that being said, I ended up, hot tooling it like I'm doing now. So hot tool process is fairly simple. Normally I would dampen it and then go and curl it, and then from there, move forward. But for this one specifically, I did work on her hair while it was dry. So yes, I will also say I did spray a little bit of my sheen on it before. Like, I use like not the can sheen, I use a little bottle sheen, like the spray one, the spritz one I should say, because they're both sprays technically, but I use the spritzy one only because like I wanted her hair to kind of like dry as I wet it. Like, I wanted it to dry nice and silky and smooth and shiny, and it did. But now I am curling it with I am curling it using my hot tool on the lowest heating. I'm curling all of the hair into an upward direction. From there, I will let them sit for a few minutes. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and, take it all down, look at the style, probably play with her for 7 hours, and then, go about my day. But let me just say that one thing I did notice while I was doing her hair is that her hair is like, it's done differently. Like, the wig she has is done differently from like these older wigs. Like, I don't want to say that it has less hair, because it feels like it has the same amount of hair, but the rooting and like the pattern of it is just different from these like newer dolls. Like, even the doll that you see in the corner, that blue doll, you can't really see here, but her hair is kind of the same. Like, my number 47, like, she like 47, 49, her hair is kind of like how Sonali's hair is. And I think it's simply because they are older dolls from like the older generation, where like, a lot of these other dolls are from the newer generation. I don't know, man. I just think that, like, there's definitely a difference there, and I just want to make it known. But back into her, I am just, doing my normal process, curling her hair upwards, clipping it, and then I'll take it down later. I will say that I have been shopping on Goodwill, and that's where I found her. Now, I did find her on Goodwill for about $190. Yes, and then after, like, the taxes and fees and everything else and shipping, it did add on an additional $50, but that is because I got so much stuff. Like, I got the bed, and I got, like, all those little small packages and all that other stuff. Like, in a perfect world, I wanted to text the people and say, hey, keep all this other crap and just send me my doll. But I don't think that's how Goodwill works. If you know a little bit more about that whole process with Goodwill, like, please let me know in the comments down below, because it's to my knowledge that, like, if you buy the picture, you have to, like, get everything in the picture. Because if I would have known that I could have just taken what I wanted, I would have taken what I wanted. But as you can see, I am moving a lot closer to the top inside of her hair. Yes, and it's coming out really, really, really good. Really, really, really shiny, too. Like, I'm loving it. and I'm making my way a lot closer into like her little middle section. I think this is maybe like the row before, so I always like to turn on my camera and just kind of show you guys like some of the curls and how they be processing and how it comes out. Even though I've done this like tons of times, especially with this curling iron in specific, I should probably use my other one for another doll and like kind of show you how the other ones work. But for her right now, I'm using the big one. You know the big one. We love the big one. If you don't have a big one, you need to go out and get your big curling iron, because the big curling iron saves all of my dolls. Like, honestly, like, especially when they have like those regular AG curls, I think these are absolutely perfect just to kind of restore them, freshen them up, and just like make them lay the way that they want them to. Sometimes when it's a little bit more wavy, I'll just like not pin it and let it drop, just so that it has like a little bit more of a wave to it. But she definitely has like a curl, so I'm gonna hopefully let it sit for some time. Absolutely love curling dolls hair. But back to what I was talking about Goodwill. Funny enough, right after I purchased this doll, I was still on Goodwill because I have a Goodwill problem currently. Like, I'm in my Goodwill era, my PJ era, all these eras I got going on, whatever. But I was on the Goodwill website, and I was looking at another Sonali. Mind you, I already just brought this Sonali, but there was another Sonali, and that Sonali came with a number 18. Now, if you don't know, number 18 is that one African-American doll. It's the Addie mold with the bangs from way, 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 way back in the day. And I really did want her, but I will say that when I seen her on the website, I believe that she was going for about $400 when I first saw it. But then the price shot up because, mind you, my little slow self posted it on Reddit. Okay, I posted it on Reddit, and as soon as I posted it on Reddit, I'm pretty sure like 20 minutes later, somebody went up there and decided to make a bid on it, and it went up. And then like I think it ended at about $600. Now, mind you, I would have paid the $6. I know you can call me crazy. I know I am, but I would have paid the $6. I'm happy I didn't pay the $6. I am happy I did not pay the $6, but I would have paid the $6 because I'm just a little crazy like that. But I'm happy I didn't pay the $6 because I did get my Sonali. I don't have a number 18. Sad face, sad face. Insert the sad face somewhere, please. Like, I'm so sad about that. But I do have this doll, and I'm very happy to have my Sonali. So, it would have been a double whammy video, but it's a single whammy, you guys. I'm sorry. It's a single whammy. But, yeah, that's just like, something that happened recently. I am a little bit upset about it still because I could have had number 18. But 18 for $600? Like, oh, my gosh. And everybody was saying, like, oh, they thought the Sonali had mold on it, so don't get that Sonali. They were also saying, that, a number 18 will pop up again. Y'all have been looking for number 18 for quite some time, and I had a number 18 when I was younger, and, like, she was a really good price, and she was a really, really good doll. That's the next thing. Like, I really did like her as a doll, but I just feel like it'd be hard to find number 18, and I think it's mostly because, like, she was one of those dolls that didn't really sell too much, and I just think that the pipeline of, like, non-sales to exclusivity is so insane. Like, a 10-year span will really change the perspective of a doll because it goes from being, like, oh, she didn't really sell that well to like, oh, now she's hard to find. Like, low key, I think there's going to be a few dolls that it's going to happen to, like Makina. Like, I think, don't get me wrong, everybody doesn't really have Makina. A lot of people say they don't really like her face, or like they don't really like her. I've heard so many different dissertations about the Makina mold. At this point, I'm tired of it. But what I will say is that the crazy part is in 10 years, people are going to look back and be like, oh my gosh, like, Makina, they're going to feel the same way they feel about Sonali right now, is that, oh my gosh, Makina, why didn't I get Makina when she was available? Why didn't I get Makina when everybody had Makina? But mind you, when Makina was available and Makina was in store, you felt like she wasn't pretty. You felt like you didn't like her. The same thing with Sonali. Like, people didn't buy Sonali because they feel like, oh, $100 for a doll? I mean, an African-American doll at that? Like, they didn't purchase her. So years go by, and all of a sudden she's this big exclusive item that everybody needs. Like, you guys, like, get the doll while she's here. Like, get her while she's popping now, because in a few years, when she is worth that 600, 700, at least you'll have her. I don't know, that's just my 2 cents on that. But I'm really happy to say that I do have a Sonali mold in my collection, because she is one of those exclusive dolls that I think a lot of people want to find, or like are looking to find. Every time you do see her, she's running you about a good $500 to $600. So for me to sit here and say that I do have a Sonali is just a blessing all in of itself. Yeah, there was something else I did want to talk to you guys about in regards to like Sonali and me having her and all this other stuff. Give me 1 second. I have a list. Okay, I remember. It wasn't like about Sonali herself, but it was kind of like Sonali, like along the lines of her, I guess. So I have some dolls that I've been thinking about customizing, and I do have Sonali on that list because I just feel like she could probably stand in to be like a lookalike for another doll. So currently I am working on like a Bratz collection, like a AGX Bratz kind of collection, which is coming along really, really good. Like I think the outfits that I made for the girls are actually really spot on. Especially in line with the Bratz. I'm just trying to accessorize them so that they really read as the Bratz girls, but that's neither here nor there. What I have to say about Sonali is that, so what I love about Sonali personally is that she has a very like soft kind of face and like a very, very soft appeal. I do love my Sonali in specific because she has the like older Sonali mold, okay? So with that being said, I wanted to kind of use her as like one of the dolls to kind of customize to be another doll line. So I love my like Y2K doll lines, and one of the ones I absolutely adore is the Moxie girls. Yes, 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 yes. I love the Moxie girls. Like I was an Artitude kid. Like don't give me attitude, give me Artitude. So like love the Artitude, and I also love like their slumber party lines. I think their slumber party lines just made like going to a slumber party seem like it would be so fun if they were throwing it. So with that being said, I finished her hair. But yes. Oh no, I didn't. I still have more and more. Okay, cool. So with that being said, I was thinking maybe I could use her to be like either Bria or Sasha from the Moxie Girls. But the thing about that is if I use her for Bria, I think Bria has blue eyes. But if I use her for Sasha, Sasha has brown eyes. So I might use her to be Sasha and do like the pajama collection. What is the pajama collection called? Hold on, let me cook. I think it's just a sleepover liner. I think it's just sleepover, but the sleepover has like a little bit of attitude to it, so that's what I like about it. But I know that if I do that, I think like the way that they did them back in the day, it was kind of like a color, like you can color in the pajamas and things. Like it was this whole like kind of gimmick that went along with it. Now I don't know if I'll be able to find color in PJ fabric, so what I might end up having to do is getting fabric that's like licensed, so like getting like licensed characters. So I was thinking maybe I could do like a Hello Kitty kind of like like a Hello Kitty X Bratz collab, X Moxie Girls. It's a lot of X's, but like I think it would be really, really cutesy. I don't know, it's just food for thought. Like I've been trying to think about more customs to do. I thought about Winx, but like I don't know. I feel like I don't have a doll that's going to specifically look like one of the Winx girls. And I think that's what's stopping me. Like, I have, like, maybe, like, 3 dolls that match up with the Winx girls. And I still need 3 more. So, I don't know. Or is it 6 Winx girls or is it 5? Ciao. I'm lost. I don't know. But is there any more fandoms that you guys think would be really cool to customize? Because I have some really, really funky, fun ideas. Like, I did the Cheetah Girls, I did the Bratz, and, like, I'm thinking of a next one. I'm doing, like, a Barbie-esque kind of doll, and I might do a Teresa alongside her, unless I end up doing, like, the Moxie Girls one, where if I do the Moxie Girls ones, I think I'm only going to do some of my favorite characters from my favorite lines, instead of doing all of them, like, the 4-0, because, like, I don't know, like, I feel like I'm trying to capitalize my collection and really like make the dolls that I really, really like into dolls that I really, really loved as a kid to kind of, just like assimilate, because I've been trying to get rid of a lot of my like 11-inch dolls, and I kind of want my 18-inch dolls to have that fashion that I loved about some of my 11-inch dolls as a kid. So I'm currently working on projects like that. Like I was thinking my number 49 could be Amberly. Now, if you don't know who Amberly is like this one Moxie girl from like maybe 2011, 2012. I can't really remember, but she was in the Head Games pack with Sophia and Monet. Like I don't know if y'all remember that, but like yeah, like I was thinking I could make her into her, but I gave mine side bangs, so I'm kind of like on the edge if I should give that doll side bangs. Like, girly, I'm like I'm on a whole nother playing field right now, so. Yeah, like I'm trying to figure out some things right now, but I'm thinking that I'm gonna end up, like making some of my dolls into like collabier kind of dolls, and just like making my own collabs, because I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this year personally, AG is not giving me anything great. Like I have this little controversial opinion about like the historical dolls. I did call them grandma dolls on Reddit, and the girls ate me up in the comments. But honestly, like I stand 10 toes down on the fact that I'm not a big fan of the grandma dolls. Like I'm just not. Like I'm not saying that they're like ugly or like they're not suitable or like they're not like good or anything. What I'm saying is plainly that I just feel like they don't market well to the younger generation. Like I think they are more so for collectors and for like the older generation. And I am happy that they're able to get the dolls that they feel like they weren't able to get as kids. But I don't know. I feel like me personally, like I think I grew up more so in that truly me era, and I don't know if like there's anybody else out there who listens or understands this, but like as far as my doll collection goes, I really like the truly me's. Like I really like the truly me's. Like I have a few historicals, but I always end up like modernizing them or like customizing them to look different. So I feel like me personally, it's just not a thing. But that aside, I did actually finish curling her hair, and with that being said, I am probably not going to take it down just yet because I do want it to set for just a little bit. So I'm going to let her sit right here because look, she looks so good. But I do want to show you the PJs because I do have to get her ready for bed. So here we go. I made 2 pairs of PJs. I made these ones that look like the bed. I like these a lot for some reason. They're so cute. And then these ones just kind of match her aesthetic a little bit more to me. So I was going to try them on her, but she's like, her hair is drying. She's like pretty much under the blow dryer at the beauty salon. So we're not going to put them under her. All right. We're going to use this girly. Yes. We're going to use this girly. She has on the first pair. I think they look so good. Sonali is always a great model for Sonali, but this is the second pair. The second pair that matches the bed. I think these are pretty cute as well. But I don't know. I'm kind of torn against the two. I haven't decided just yet. I'll take down her hair, and then once I take down her hair, then we can decide. Now, this has to be my absolute favorite part of any styling video, of any hair video, is the final process. It's taking the curls down, doing the little finger curls, and just like coming to an end. Like, it don't get no better than that, you guys. And I'm just really excited to say that like I was able to do Sonali's hair. Like, OMG, I feel like honestly, like to me, Sonali is like a celebrity client in the AG universe, and like I feel like I got to do one of the celebrities. Like I would love to hear like how she feels about her restyle. Honest to God, like I would love to hear her little take on it. But she is just a doll, and I'm pretty sure she was just like, oh, it looks so cute. That was me trying to do my voice like Sonali. It's so bad because like I said before, I'm still getting over being sick. But I'm pretty sure she would say it looks really cute because look at that curl. Y'all see that one curl right there? Excuse me. The hair, okay? Oh, I wish I could do my little, the hair! I'm sorry. I'm getting there. Let's try it one more time. The hair! I'm sorry. Okay, it's not working. But her hair does look really good. Those curls are curling! The curls are curling. Like, I'm really living for it. I love this front curl. It just feels like it was placed perfectly. Oh my gosh. This is like the most satisfying part. Aside from ripping the tape off of their eyes, like I feel like this is one of the most satisfying things as far as like going through my dolls is like that final like, oh, this is what the curls look like. Let me curl them in the right direction. Let me just make them look all cutesy. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait. And I'm just really excited to see her final look, put in her PJs, and get her all squared away to go. You know what I just realized? I don't think she has underwear. I have to get her some underwear. Does she have on? Do y'all remember if she had on underwear or not? I feel like she didn't. I have to get her some underwear. I don't know why that just recently just popped into my head, but I have also decided too that whatever PJs I don't give her, I'm probably gonna give to Julie, who's standing over there next to Kaya, who's also next to Claudie. Yes, my little mini historical girlies. Like, I don't have too many historical dolls, but I have been getting a lot more. I think right now I have Julie, Claudie, Kaya. I have Caroline. I have Melody. There's one more I think I have. I'm not 100% sure. I know I also want Addie because I don't have an Addie doll. But I think that's it for my, like, historicals. I don't really have too many historicals because, like I said, I don't know, to me, they're kind of grandma dolls. Don't eat me up in the comments, you guys, but it's the truth. Like, I'm just not really a big fan. I wish I was like everybody else, but, And then normally when I do get them, I decide to give them a makeover. So, like, yeah, they're going to have a bust down like Sonali has right now. So Y'all think Addie would look cute with a bust down? Honestly, I think she would look amazing. But that's besides the point, okay? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not a big historical fan. But I say that to tie back into, like, I just feel like whatever AG's producing right now isn't really suiting my fancy. So I'll be customizing for the rest of the year, it seems like. And with that being said, look at her. Look at this custom I just did. Don't she look so good? And I did put her in her PJs. You know which ones I picked? You don't. But guess. Look. Ooh. I went with these ones. I surely did. I went with these ones because I just thought they matched the bed perfectly. I don't know. Like, and after I seen that, I was like, that's not a coincidence. Like, that has to be like a 1 in a million thing to happen. So, like, I have to definitely, like, go ahead and just give her these PJs. Plus, I love the little fur on them. Like, she looks so comfy and, like, oh my gosh. Oh, look at her bouncy curls. Ooh, I love it. So, I do have to get her ready for bed, okay, because you guys, I am still a little bit under the weather, and so is she, because she did just come out of the package. She was on the plane for, like, I don't know how many days. She literally just got here today. So, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get her ready for bed. So, Sonali, I'm gonna need you to say goodnight to the people. Good night, everybody. Okay, my Sonali voice is really bad, but Sonali's tired, okay? She's about to close her eyes. Are you ready, Sonali? Show the people. See, Sonali closed her eyes because Sonali is tired. Let me go ahead and tuck her inside of the bed. Okay, she's in her PJ era. So here we go. Alrighty, I will see y'all in the next one. And so will Sonali. Bye. Bye.